Hey everybody, welcome to Hodgkins 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm your blubbery host. And by blubbery I mean sobbing, crying, weepy baby, Julio DeSanctis. I'll try not to get quite so today. Let me first start by saying ignore all my NFL picks. This was not a good day for me. I think I'm currently sitting at 3-5 and it doesn't look like the San Francisco 49ers are doing much against the Green Bay Packers right now, but maybe that'll change. But I did go 4-1 or 3-1 on Saturday, and I gave you the Thursday nighter. So I feel like I'm off and on. I'm also off my game with the whole chemo hangover type thing that I'm fighting. But either way, today, what I was going to tell you about was something I left out of yesterday, was that my wife, my lovely wife, had dropped by and brought, on advice of our nurse, a bunch of snacks. See, I'm on this weird low, whatever they call it. It's a diet that's designed not to get you sick with, bacteria. Maybe it's called a low bacteria diet, I guess. I'm not allowed to have any fresh fruits and vegetables. There's all kinds of stuff I can't have. And as a result, the food from the cafeteria is it's awful. I mean, I've had bacon and pepperoni, microwave pepperoni pizza for days on end. And yesterday she brought a whole bunch of snacks, potato chips and Cheez-Its, and then all these different frozen dinners, which granted, I know I'm getting frozen dinners from the cafeteria in all likelihood, but this actually has some flavor to it at least. I am likely the very first person to ever eat a P.F. Chang's frozen dinner and say, wow, that is delicious. I think I now figured out how, on advertising where they put these, big like scrumptious and delicious and amazing type proclamations. And there was somehow or another, that's what the consumer said. Probably they were feeding people who had spent a week in a hospital eating nothing but cafeteria food. And they were offering them, hey, would you like to try this Marie Callender's turkey pot pie? Yes, it's amazing. It is amazing. Today I had a Marie Callender's turkey pot pie, and I would never, ever in a million years think I'm going to have a frozen turkey pot pie from Marie Callender's and it's going to be good. But, it was good. It was great. And, the Lay's and Ruffles and Cheez-Its and what have you, normally I would get fairly fed. I know you're probably thinking, but Jules, you're really fat. Don't you love all this terrible, like hungry man dinner shit? I don't. I make almost all the meals in our house. I'm a fairly good cook. And I think by and large, I eat healthy. Mostly it's just fruits and vegetables or as a side, and then, one solid protein. Usually it's red meat. Admittedly, I probably eat a lot more red meat than the recommended guidelines say, but I don't do a lot of junk food. I haven't done a lot of junk food in a really long time. I just managed to maintain this weight. I don't know, because it looks good on me. I don't know. Anyway, so my lovely wife brought all this food. I've had 2 tremendous frozen dinner meals. I mean, the P.F. Chang egg rolls. P.F. Chang's I have to imagine that they must be looked at like by the Asian community as Italians look at Olive Garden. Like if you eat there, you're a real schnook. You're a dope. You're not getting real authentic cuisine. You're kind of a, touristy clown. Why not just go eat at TGI Fridays or whatever? It's the Asian equivalent of TGI Fridays, just as the Olive Garden is the Italian equivalent of TGI Fridays. But man, those soggy, burning hot in the middle, but still oddly cold around the edges because of the microwave egg rolls, they were delicious. I'd never had anything so good in my life because of that. Because of, I've been on like a 5 days, 6 days, whatever it is, of just an awful selection. And really it carries over because I've gone into the hospital so many times at this point. and had to eat this same cafeteria food so many times. Boy, you just, even in advance, you get sick of it. You're sick of it before it even gets in front of you, before you even get into the hospital. You know you aren't going to want to eat it. But anyway, so that's the thing. So I had no chemo today because yesterday was my last day. Oh my God. I'm going to make fun of myself forever because of how fucking babyish I can be when it comes to big moments in life. I am a crier, I will admit it. I forget, what's ridiculous about being a crier and having on the list, like sobbing in front of an entire airplane full of people and having like literally every stewardess check on you and all your seat mates and stuff. The fact that that is my number one, when my number two didn't even make the list. I once cried in front of an entire assembly of my old high school. Now, granted, it was on a Zoom assembly, so I couldn't see all their faces judging me for being a whiny baby. But that happened, That happened just last year. And it's not my number one. I don't even know if it's my number two. I've had other moments of tear-filled events in front of strangers. They're probably just as bad or not worse. Anyway, point being, I have low bacteria food that is in the nurse's hands. It's microwavable. The care partners give it to me. It's not from the cafeteria. It made a huge difference yesterday, made a huge difference today. The fact that I could have snacks while watching football, have potato chips, have whatever, things I wouldn't normally do when I'm at home. I don't eat a lot of potato chips at home. And I know the figure doesn't match the claim. I'm aware of that, but it's true. Either way, woo, I'm feeling good about tonight's dinner. I don't know if it'll be a pot pie, if it'll be another P.F. Chang's. I've got some Indian food that could be microwaved up. They're like Indian Hot Pockets, actually, but I might have 2 or 3 because I'm just so excited about not having to eat cafeteria food. Okay, tomorrow, it's my birthday, according to everybody on this floor. Tomorrow is my transplant day. The T-cell transplant, transfusion, whatever you want to call it. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow I start lying about my age. I figure I can take at least 10 years off. Tomorrow, I don't know what else. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good day, and it'll be the first day on the road to being 100% fine for the rest of my life. The top half of the 50-50. 50-50 proposition, I'm up here, not down here. All right, that's it for today. Fuck cancer. I am glad I did manage to keep it together during this and not get all weepy-eyed. Keep fighting the good fight. Go get vaccinated. Like I said, down to 70 million. That means every day, millions of people are listening to this and doing what I tell them, which is actually a dream of mine. It's in the back of my head, that's kind of what I've always hoped for in life. So that's it. Love you all. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.